let's go ahead and tier rank NBA team cities by lifestyle, fun factor, atmosphere.
Okay.
You know, if you were a player, you know, that and you could, any team was there for you to get drafted to, let's say, where would you want to go? So let's jump into it, brother. Just give me one moment here. All right, so let's pull it up. So the 76ers, my guy, where would you rate that on a list between, you know, S being the best, D being the worst?
The city of brotherly love, man. They got some of the craziest sports fans out there. Yeah, I'll put them in an A tier, man. I'll put them in an A tier for sure.
Put them in an A tier.
Put them in an A tier because the only reason because those Philly fans are crazy. Those Philly fans are crazy. And also, come on, man, you guys got some of one of my favorite artists. Well, back in the day, McMillie, baby, he's from Philly.
Yeah,
McMillie's from Philly. So, and also Kyle Lowry, one of the greatest rappers of all time, so from Philly. You know what I'm saying? So, put him in an A tier for now, for sure. What about you?
All right, yeah. I'll agree with that. We'll go one after the other. So we'll go A. You want him in an A tier? I'll go A tier. No stress. Okay, Wizards. All right.
Washington.
Okay, this is how I feel about Wizards, bro. They're in the DMV. You know, a lot of cool states there to bounce around from. A lot of cool stuff going on. Of course, you have, you know, all the history in Washington D.C. You got the White House.
Got the Washington Monument.
You know what I mean? You got some good spots to eat.
Yep.
I feel like it's solid, but I feel like it's sort of middle of the road. Like I don't feel like outside of like going to see American history, would you want? And like, of course, if you're American already playing, you know, for an American team like Washington, you probably already seen it anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's kind of a middle of the road for me. I'm gonna take them at a B. Atlanta Hawks.
ATL. Yeah, I got ATL S tier for sure.
Yeah, ATL would be nice.
S tier for sure. You know what I'm saying? I got family ATL. I definitely gotta make my way down to Atlanta, baby. Come on, man. You know you got, I believe the Magic City is not in Atlanta. It's damn, where was Sweet Lou?
Sweet Lou's ATL. I swear that's ATL.
No, it was in Magic City.
He went for what? Either Vegas or ATL.
I believe Magic City is.
Yeah, punch it in. Where
did Sweet Lou got the lemon pepper from, man?
Lemon pepper wings. I swear that's ATL, brother. Has to be. Magic City, Atlanta. Has to be.
It is Atlanta, baby.
Yeah, bro. Has to be.
Yeah.
Sweet Lou.
Magic City, baby.
Yeah, man.
I gotta stop by one day, man. Get some of that lemon pepper wings, bruv.
See what I'm saying? Cavs.
Cleveland, Ohio. Nah,
for me, brother.
That's a D tier for me, bro.
I'm not on it.
Nah.
At all. Nah. Cleveland, Ohio. No thanks. Nah. Shout out LeBron. But that's about it. I'll take him at a D.
Nah.
Yeah.
Detroit. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
put him in a D tier as well, bro.
I'll put him in a C.
In a C tier.
I'll put him in a C. They got like sports
Motown,
teams.
okay.
You can go across the border if you want to go to Windsor. Yeah, I'm feeling a C on that. Just because
okay, cool.
I feel like Detroit has like a little bit more things to see, things to do. You know, they got like a hip hop history.
They
Jay
do.
Dillis from there.
They do. Motown.
You know what I mean? Probably Motown.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
They got some history. Okay, cool. I'll give you that.
You know what I mean?
I'll give you that.
I'm not gonna put them right at the bottom. Indiana. C.
I'll see as well.
Yeah.
However, they're about their NASCAR, man.
They're about their NASCAR and they're about their college sports.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'll put them in a C
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
C. Let's go for a C there. Milwaukee.
Yeah, and I'll put them down there with Milwaukee.
Yeah,
so
I feel like
with the Cavs, man.
I feel like they're in the D as well. Toronto, stop playing
Toronto,
around.
baby, put Toronto on the S tier for sure. Come on, baby. The city with the most beautiful women in the world, man. Come on.
Hey, give your reasoning. Most beautiful women in the world. What else?
Most beautiful and culture. Come on, very diverse. You name it here, man. You name it, you're gonna find it. If you like Chinese food, you're gonna get your Chinese food. Just pull up to freaking, Kensington Market. You're gonna get some nice Chinese food. Giannis, come on, man. We got a Danforth, baby.
That's it, man.
The biggest freaking Greek community outside of actually Greece.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Yes.
We got the Danforth. You name it. We have, we have India in Toronto.
Little India, yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Little Italy.
Little Italy, we got it. You name it, we got it
Yeah.
out here, man.
Yeah, we got crazy summers. We got Caravana going on in the summer.
Caravana,
We
come on,
got
baby.
man, we got the CNE happening.
You got the CN
Like
Tower.
very diverse city.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, huge African community too. Be honest.
Shout out.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? Most beautiful women in the world, most definitely.
Most def.
So we got to go in the S tier. Dallas Mavs.
Dallas, yeah, I put Dallas in the S as well, man.
I was going for an A.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you feel S,
Yeah, Dallas
you know,
is a. Come
you
on,
said
man.
it first.
You got us in. So obviously Dallas, for just the eatery, just the functions out there. You got the Cowboys. You know, it's a big football city. You know what I'm saying? So it's no, I like Dallas. I like Dallas. Denver
Nuggets.
Colorado,
The Rockies.
the Rockies.
Camping, trails.
It
If you're an
depends.
outdoorsy person, bro,
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
Steven Adams would absolutely love it.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I'll put him in a B.
I'll put him. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say C,
Yeah.
but you said B first. We'll go with a B. Grizz, I'm gonna take them in a. I can't even lie. I want to take them in a D. I don't want to be disrespectful,
That's
so
not
I'll say a
Memphis.
C.
Memphis is actually a lit city, man. You know, you got because Memphis is really gonna.
For what? Strip clubs?
I believe it's like country. It depends. I believe it's like Memphis is really good for with like country music, like Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay. Truthfully, I don't know enough about Memphis.
Wait, hold on. Is Memphis, Tennessee, or is it Nashville, Tennessee? Hold on.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Like Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Miley Cyrus is from Memphis.
No, I think she's from Nashville. Memphis, Tennessee, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not in love with it. Feel like it would be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, I like Memphis. It has a really big community, country music community.
But that's the thing. As an NBA player, do you want that? Do you care about that? You know what I mean? As a young man,
Are we talking for like as a black man or like?
I mean, most likely, more than likely, brother. Like,
Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
you feel what I'm
Oh
saying?
hell no! Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I don't know. I'm feeling a C on that one. T-Wolves, Minnesota.
Yeah, put them in the C as well, man.
Minnesota. I don't know, man. They could be like what is there to do in Minnesota, bro? It could be a D.
Yeah, I could put them right there with the Alaska's. No man. Yeah, no. Put them in there. I'm with you.
Yeah. Spurs.
San Antonio. I'll put San
Again,
Antonio.
Texas.
Yeah.
Weather.
Yeah.
That's one thing we haven't even mentioned so far. Weather.
Weather. No taxes.
No taxes.
Well,
Is
limited
huge.
taxes. So I'll put them up there as well with.
Probably a A.
Yeah.
Okay. The history too. Loyal fan base.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have some great fans backing you. Utah Jazz.
Yeah, nah, man. Put it
Yeah,
down there.
probably
either with,
a
like,
D.
yeah.
Probably D. LA Clippers.
Come on, it's LA, baby. Come
Yeah, you gotta go LA. You gotta think weather.
on. Weather,
You gotta think
activities,
you gotta think things to do.
the beaches. You got
Yeah,
beautiful beaches out there.
yeah.
Come
You gotta
on,
think
man.
the sporting
You
events.
got Hollywood out there as well.
Celebrities, you
Come
know,
on.
especially if you're, a young ball player, you're trying to network, you're trying to maybe meet some women.
Mm-hmm,
I feel like that could be a good place for you for sure. Clippers.
Phoenix, Arizona.
I'll feel it. I'm feeling an A for this.
Yeah, me too. I'm
Yeah,
feeling A for
an A.
Arizona as well, man.
Amazing weather, first and foremost. It might be too hot, actually.
Might be.
You know what I mean?
But But from what I've heard, like, everyone that's been, resident of Phoenix or of Arizona, they really love it out there, man. So
yeah.
you cannot complain.
Yeah.
Got
All right, let's go A. Portland, rainy.
Portland, Oregon. Yeah, no. Put them in a B.
Oregon just don't sound nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my people from Oregon. Put us on. If we're completely wrong, please comment, because I've never been to Portland. Have you been to Portland?
Never.
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 Don't plan on it either.
Never
But if
crossed
it's
my
lit
mind.
and it should be on my
It never
bucket
crossed
list,
my mind.
please let me know. What are we doing, C or D here?
Yeah, I'll put them in a C.
Okay. Sacramento Kings.
Sacramento. That's
Cali.
Cali.
Weather.
Yeah. Put them up. However, Sacramento is like the dumps of Cali.
That's right.
I'm saying.
And in terms of the basketball landscape too, it's not.
It ain't it.
Yeah, that's not the
But
one.
at the end of the day, it's still in Cali, man. I'll put them in an A.
But nobody really cares about the Kings. Like
Yeah.
A.
I'll put them in A just because of Cali, man.
Because the weather, the
Yeah.
vibe, probably.
New York, come
New York,
on,
it
man.
has to be a S.
That's an S tier, baby. That's the biggest.
MSG, the Mecca.
That's the biggest
You know what I mean?
market in basketball, bro.
Crazy big market. Loyal fans, maybe a bit crazy, but
Crazy
a lot of
fans.
the fan bases on here are crazy.
You know,
Yeah, you got to go S. New Orleans Pelicans.
New Orleans.
When
I like
think
New Orleans.
I think music.
Mardi Gras.
I think soul food. You know, Mardi Gras. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it could be cool. I feel like people out there. Same with Memphis too. I feel like people out there would just be mad chill. You know what I mean?
The party, they love the party, they love the food.
Yeah.
It's a culture, it's a vibe.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
vibe.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
put it in a B tier.
Yeah, I think this is a B.
You know, I think
I
that's the
think it's a
reason
B.
why Zion
Weather's
gonna
probably
stay out
like
of trouble.
weather's definitely really good. Charlotte Hornets.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Man, I'm kind of stumped on this one. Weather will be good. Start with that. Vibe, atmosphere. Off default because I don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not that bad of a city though. I'll probably put in a C.
Put him in C as well. So I'll say this though, because my shorty, she's been raving about North Carolina. She wants to go to North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah. So just because of her, I'll put her at a B.
Okay. It'll be.
At a B.
All right.
Because of her. Because she hadn't mentioned it, I wouldn't give 2 Fs.
Yeah. Houston Rockets.
Houston Rockets, another big market.
It's got to be up there.
No taxes.
Again in Texas, no. Yeah.
Yeah. I put them in, yeah.
I feel like the team in and of itself, the logo, like I feel like people care about the Rockets out there. You know what? I feel like Texas.
All of Texas.
I feel like all of Texas, like from
yeah.
the Spurs to Rockets to Mavs, I feel
All
like
should
they
be
all
S
have
there.
loyal
Yeah.
fan bases. Are we going S for
I'll
Houston?
put an S here for Rockets,
Okay.
man. Miami.
Miami, super S.
Come on,
No
man.
question.
Come on, man.
Weather,
100%.
networking,
Beaches.
quality of life,
Come on,
beaches. Gotta go S. Gotta go
Nightlife.
S there. Nightlife, definitely. Chicago Bulls, windy city, rainy, windy. Feel like there's lots to do. Feel like a great metropolitan area.
You also have one of the highest crime rates in the country.
Right, for sure. But where you'll be frequenting as an NBA player, I don't think it'll involve that.
I'll put them in an A tier just
I'll
because
put 'em in A.
just because of the climate, the weather, and everything like that.
Yeah, I feel like the weather brings them down, and I
Yeah.
feel like. But then again, the same could be said about Toronto too. It's like the weather's not
It ain't the best.
there. Like I might even have to move Toronto down to an A. We might have been a bit too biased on that.
Might have been.
You know?
However, I just believe just in terms of the culture, man. We have
I know,
we're so
that's the thing.
diverse. We're so diverse.
The diversity is the key there.
You know what I'm saying?
Brooklyn Nets, little brother to the New York.
I'll put
Knicks.
Brooklyn in an A tier for sure.
Yeah, Barclays,
Yeah, I'll put them in an A tier.
food, diversity,
Yeah,
culture.
But I think that's all.
Brooklyn is a cool city.
It's a cool city. However, just New York, man. When if you because obviously you're gonna compare Brooklyn to New York.
Of course, yeah.
You know, so like when you compare apples to apples, it ain't the same, man.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah, no, that's
For everything else, they're a S, but I feel like to play in, like,
yeah.
I know those boys aren't staying in OKC
Nah, man.
past the season.
No, some of the season over there, out of there, man.
No. C.
Yeah, I'll put them in a C.
I feel like they might be a D. I feel like, okay, the weather bumps them to a C because you know for sure they got good weather over there.
G State,
Golden State.
another Cali squad.
Yeah, it has to be an S.
S tier, man.
Has to be an S there.
Easy.
Has to be an S. Boston Celtics.
Boston.
I mean,
Put them in an A tier.
I'm feeling an S for this one, bro.
Yeah. I guess
Has to, bro.
one
So
of
Celtics-
one of the original 6.
You know what I mean? The history.
I guess.
The
But I think it's
fan
always, just in
base.
terms of Boston, though.
TD Garden is a rocking place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Great
Yeah, I'm
home,
with you. I'm
home
with you.
fans. Diverse Red Sox there too. If you want to go see some history, Bruins. I mean, some historic franchises for different sports. I feel like they would be a S.
I'm with it.
Yeah, just especially if we're judging based off of vibe too. I feel like the vibe, like to say you're a Boston Celtic would be pretty cool. Even coming from a Toronto fan, where like, you know, we haven't really necessarily liked them too much, but
For sure.
I'm feeling that. Lakers, no question.
Come on, S
That's
tier.
a S
For
tier.
sure.
Orlando, I feel like
It's an A tier.
weather-wise, yeah, I was gonna say S, but I'll agree with you on an A. We'll agree on an A. So I think this is pretty solid. Let's take one last look.
Okay, so
Okay.
I would move the Spurs to an S tier because I believe all Houston teams,
You mean all Texas
all
teams?
Texas teams.
Okay. Okay.
I think they have a solid foundation.
I think
man.
Toronto, you move to an A because the weather, bro, and when they play in season could be very snowy, very miserable
That's
outside.
fair. That's fair. And also just in terms of customs, there's been just traveling back and forth from
The
Toronto.
extra taxes.
Yeah.
You could say the same about the Knicks, but I just feel
But
like
that's the market. But
Yeah,
think so. You play for
can't-
New York. You're obviously you're gonna get slapped with freaking damn near 40% taxes. However, just in terms of the possibility of landing, sponsors here and there.
It would be huge.
Come on, man.
It would be huge.
Who else can we move up there?
I feel like Denver, we could probably put into a B.
Denver.
Yeah, I feel like the weather's not great in Denver, but I feel like
Yeah,
the outdoors.
yeah, Denver definitely
would be
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know
I'm not really
how viable that would
I'm
be.
not really
if
with
you-
it with
if I
Denver,
was
man.
NBA,
Denver, you
but-
can remove that down to a C tier for me, man.
Bro, they got the Rockies, bro. It'd be beautiful. Beautiful to look at, bro.
If
wake
you're an
up-
outdoorsy person.
Yeah, but bro, just a general aesthetic and vibe, right? Like you wake up in the morning, you look outside, and then you see like real scenery, not just flat land. Like a lot of these cities, like Toronto, when we wake up, bro. Like I've been to the Rockies, like in Banff, bro. It's amazing.
Okay.
Like
fair.
you wake up, bro, and it's like you see mountains, and
That's
you're like,
beautiful.
yo, this is
That's
amazing.
beautiful.
You know what I mean? As opposed to waking up and just everything is flat,
Just flat.
like out here.
Okay,
So
I'm with
yeah, I want to keep them in a B.
Okay, based on your experience, I'm with it.
Yeah. I think the rest of them look pretty good.
Looks pretty solid, man. Hey, y'all don't get mad at us, man. If you believe,
If we,
if you
judged
believe-
your city wrong, do not be
100%,
upset.
let us know.
Put us on. Right in the
know what are we
comment
missing?
below.
What are we missing?
Why are we wrong about the Jazz?
Yeah.
I mean, about Utah, Minnesota, Milwaukee, and Cleveland. Why are we wrong? Let us know. Let us know.
But I think we're 100% correct about Cleveland, though, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, Cleveland, cold, rainy. Market isn't great. I say rainy, but not really rainy. Like cold. Market isn't great. What else? I've been to Ohio. I just don't love it. It just seems like very kind of run down in areas. Yeah.
Like Dave Chappelle made me not even want to visit Ohio, man. So especially seeing some of the stand-up special, just nah. But I ain't never been to Ohio. I've never really been interested to visit Ohio, and it's gonna be a no for me.